girl is playing with her mother, drawing shapes on her back. Her father is sitting next to her smiling. The film begins with a happy family enjoying their precious moments together. The mother's name is Lana. She is seen jogging in the forest before going to her work. Lana is working as a high school teacher. She hands out sheets for a test, and soon afterwards, she catches one of the new students staring at her. When Lana picks up her daughter, she sees the same boy from her class taking out his dog for a walk and looks at him for a while. The next day, during a presentation by Jeremy, Valerie is disturbing the class, chatting and giggling with one of her classmates. The two girls are browsing something hilarious on Valerie's phone, and Lana has no choice but to take the phone away. Valerie doesn't lose her spirit, though, and swears at Lana, calling her a beach. Lana remains calm and sends Valerie to the headmistress's office as punishment, with the rest of the students hooting. Lana sees the new boy student is staring at her again. At recess, Lana sees the boy student emptying a girl's backpack and throwing her bicycle to the ground. That bizarre behavior attracts more of Lana's attention, who asks the headmistress about him. She finds out that his name is Benny, and apparently not that he is a good kid. Lana, however, thinks that Benny is weird and decides to have a word with him. She expresses her concern about his attitude towards his classmates and worries about his future. Benny teases her, asking her what she really wants. Lana is both confused and intrigued by this youngster, and so she does a little background check on Benny, and from what it looks like, she can't take her mind off him. She tries to escape her unsettling thoughts about him by jogging in the forest, and at some point, she stands for a moment to gaze at the lake. At school, Lana notices that Benny has forgotten his backpack. She goes to have a look and sniffs at one of Benny's clothes she finds inside, not caring if it's sweaty or not. She then goes to the toilet, where Benny catches her off guard and touches her breast. Lana says nothing, already in heat from the snooping and smelling, and willingly enough, she goes to kiss him. But then she backs away and tells him that this isn't right. You don't say. She leaves, but that night she can't sleep because of this close encounter. Ward, her husband, is sleeping peacefully next to her. The other day, naughty Benny can't stop gawking at his teacher. Lana is at her wit's end now, and she doesn't know what to do. Benny brazenly walks with her in the school corridors and asks her to meet with him after school. But of course, Lana can't do that and tells him to forget about her. Benny, however, apart from being naughty, is also a brat. Lana sees that her side mirror has been damaged. Benny did that. But can she prove it? No. So she leaves and picks up her daughter Raja from school. Walking back home, Lana freezes when she sees a group of youngsters hanging outside the entrance of a building and Benny sitting on a scooter. Later that day, Ward asks Lana what has happened to her car, and Lana lies about hitting a lamppost. Ward looks at her as if trying to detect a lie, and then walks back into the house. At class, Lana hands out sheets again, and Benny makes a couple of inappropriate comments about Lana performing oral sex to the headmistress. Lana is annoyed by this and tells Benny to go to the management, but instead, she leaves the classroom, not being able to withstand the hooting and cheering from the other students. Later that day, Lana feels that she is being watched by someone in the forest. As Lana is reading a story to Raja, the phone rings. Lana picks it up, but the person on the other side of the line doesn't speak. Raja wonders what is going on, and Lana tells her that the phone is broken. Knowing that Benny is probably stalking her, Lana gets too intimidated to even walk into class. She decides to call in sick and takes the day off. Ward asks her about her day, and Lana lies again, saying that she was teaching all day and that she had an assessment interview. Continuing to skip work, Lana eats a green apple in a secluded spot and then goes to a gallery to look at photographs. She turns around and turns pale upon seeing Benny there actually stalking her. Lana tries to get away from him, but Benny is persistent. He moves like a vulture and comes near her, waiting for her to make a slip. Lana knows better, though, and walks away. She spots Benny looking for her and heads to the elevator. Benny holds the door and gets inside. He tells her that he wants to come back to school and touches her breasts, arousing her. Lana attempts twice to kiss him, but Benny says no. Lana is confused, but Benny uses a magic finger to further stimulate Lana right there in the elevator. Feeling kind of guilty, Lana observes Ward and Raja. She mentions a dream to her husband about a force keeping her underwater, slowly drowning her, and in a way, she admits that the thing she is experiencing with Benny is much stronger than her. Poor Ward, close to being a full-time cuckold, listens without saying anything. Lana runs in the forest and tosses a rock in the lake to stir things up metaphorically. At school, she goes to the headmistress's office and unlocks a file cabinet, searching for and eventually stealing an official paper. She leaves the office acting cool and goes to the cafeteria where she secretly places the paper into Benny's jacket. As if she has corrected things, Lana spends more time now with Ward. She sees Benny getting arrested for the theft and smiles to herself. The other day, as she is swimming with Ward in the lake, she watches him diving but not coming up. She begins to worry until Ward emerges and startles her. But this is only a dream that reveals Lana's fear of losing her husband if Benny chooses to take revenge. The next day in the classroom, with Benny expelled, Lana is swarmed with memories and thoughts about him. Is she missing him now? Later on, at a bookstore, Raja yells at her mother for not letting her get anything. Lana gets upset and walks to the exit. Raja doesn't follow her, and soon she has vanished. Lana searches the entire store looking for her. The little girl is nowhere to be found. The police come, and checking footage from the surveillance camera, Lana gets worried when she sees Benny following Raja. But Ward calls her then and says that Raja is at the house with him. Lana is somehow relieved, and Ward is looking funny at her. That night, Lana wakes up by a banging noise downstairs. She sees that a window is open and closes it. Tormented by her past and juicy experience with Benny, Lana is so absent-minded that Ward cannot help but notice it. Yet Lana is a clever woman, and cunningly or not, she blows smoke by letting him hug her. In the morning, not being able to take this wicked situation any longer, Lana follows Benny around town in her car. Benny, driving a scooter, is unaware of Lana's dangerous determination. At some point, Lana drives right next to him and hits him. She stops the car and gets out to go and check if she has finally gotten rid of him. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.